everyone, welcome back to Old Iron Farm Toys. Today we're going to be taking a look here at this KINZIE 1521 grain cart. Now I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit different. Kind of having a little bit of a stuffy nose, but it is the winter time. We went from 70 degrees to snow, so that is kind of not really helping, but I'm not like sick or anything. I just kind of have a little bit of stuffy nose. Happens to me every year. But anyways, I got this at the first annual Farm and Diecast Toy Show, and I'm now just getting to make a review on it because so when my channel got taken down for 2 weeks, that really didn't help, obviously, and I took this to the Lafayette Indiana Farm Toy Show. Left it in I just put it back. I took it out of the box, and just looked at it, played around with it. And then I took it to Lafayette, and then put it on the display because this is also one of the main reasons I did get this, so I can have a new like farm with brand new equipment. Also have a new grain cart because the grain cart I currently have is a blue J&M, and it's literally New Holland blue. Looks a little weird behind a green tractor, but I don't know. But anyways, actually getting into the review on this, I believe this is like my 4th or 5th SpecCast implement. Well, let me think here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4, I think, unless I'm forgetting one. But anyways, this is a very sweet looking toy. Starting off on the packaging, we have the KINZIE 1521 grain cart diecast 14 plus. This is SpecCast's higher level of detail, so it's gonna not really be for play, more for collection and like the farm displays. We also have a nice side of the box. The back, you can pause it and read that. John Kinzenbaugh. If you go to KINZIE's YouTube channel, you can find John Kinzenbaugh's like how KINZIE came to be video. John Kinzenbaugh originally started his business as a welding shop in Iowa. KINZIE Welds, I believe that's what it was called, and then a farmer came to him asking for something that can haul at least 500 bushel of grain, and he was the first person to build the grain cart. And it makes me wonder if John Kinzenbaugh wouldn't have ever built a grain cart if other manufacturers would have made one, like Kilbros or something, or if we wouldn't have grain carts. I'm assuming somebody would have made one, because if we didn't have grain carts, boy, it would be a lot more time-consuming hauling grain across the fields without wanting to break like an axle on a gravity wagon or something like that. But anyways, on the top, you got KINZIE 1521 grain cart. On the bottom, this is SpecCast, and then not much. So we're actually going to pop this thing out. One thing I really like about SpecCast is the amount of detail, and also their packaging is so easy to open. It's unlike, I'm not being mean to Ertl or anything, but these prestige tractors, you have to go through, well, there's a couple zip ties you have to try to fight your way through to actually get the toy out. And the Prestige it's a lot more annoying because, the replica play, the 1/64 replica play combines, those will come in zip ties, and it's different with those, but the Prestige, you could easily break something off while you were cutting, or obviously getting it out. But one thing I like about SpecCast, most of their toys, the packaging is just 2 pieces. And it makes it just so much easier getting these toys out. Not having to really fight them to get them out. It's just very simple, very easy. one thing I really do like about KINZIE. Now, if you guys didn't see my KINZIE mocktail review, go check that one out once you're done watching this video, or maybe you've already seen it. But anyways, now we will actually get into the review. Also, that's the Half Century Progress show. I'm going to be announcing, well, you guys have probably known I've been going, but stay tuned. Because the Half Century Progress show is coming up August 21st through the 24th in Rantoul, Illinois. I'll be going to that, and maybe Farm Progress show. We've been talking about it. So, I don't know where I can set this, where I'll remember to show it. Just set it over here for now. Anyways, not talking about that. We're talking about this grain cart. So, I think this... I personally really like KINZIE carts. I don't know why. I just really like KINZIE. I just think they make some really cool toys. Or, not toys, but really cool implements. The next thing I want to get that is KINZIE is going to be a 22-row or 24-row planter probably. But those are a little pricey. But anyways, actually moving on to the review on this. We have very nice detail up here. Well, for example, you have a PTO shaft and your hitch. Also got a jack on there. Look at that. Even got the jack. Little nozzle. You got a twist, obviously. And then you also have the auger, which is extremely massive. Really big auger. Nice looking KINZIE logo. KINZIE, you got the harvest right there. Nice red and white stripe on there. You got 1521, slow moving vehicle on the back there. Get the John KINZE Ball logo. Back window, I'm assuming. KINZIE, your flashers. Nice bolt detail on the bottom on that. Got your supports. Got supports on both sides. Get the bolts on those. Those are a big part of how the grain cart kind of stays together. Got obviously your main bottom frame down here. Big floaters. I did get the one on floaters. I believe they had row crop duals and they also had tracks. I think if I'm going to get another one, I think I might get tracks. I do like row crop duals too, but I kind of wanted to go with floaters on this one. Compaction, not really worried about that, but for compaction, you would probably have more compaction than tracks, but oh well. This isn't like it was real farming. If it was real farming, I might think about tracks, but anyways, got some nice detail right there. PTO shaft and all that. Then you got your cylinder right in here. That's where that would be, I'm assuming. You got window, your gauge tells how full the cart is. And then the auger, obviously. Now, I think this tractor personally looks pretty good on this 400 Steiger. It has the spec cast hitch, but it won't hook up to the Erdl. Move it kind of, I guess, here. Also, this calendar is way off. But I believe today's the 25th. The day I'm recording this. No, it is the 25th. Anyways, very nice, just overall, very nice cart. I'd recommend getting one. This did come out in 2023, according to the bottom of the box. And I think, I'm going to throw it on another tractor here. I think it looks personally the best on this tractor, because it is basically related. But KINZIE Big Blue 640, I think it looks pretty darn good on this tractor. This Big Blue, I'm assuming would pull it. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's got 2 Detroit diesels in it. I do have a review on the KINZIE Big Blue if you want to check that out. But yeah. Very good looking cart, not going to lie. And I'll get a few other tractors to throw this thing on. Okay, so I got a couple tractors. One is the 9560 RT. I think it looks pretty good on this tractor. But I really want to go this tractor. This tractor is way overkill for this. At least I think. But here, I'll grab it here. Gotta grab it. We got the big bad. I don't know if this tractor is way overkill. Farmall 100. I don't know if that tractor would even want to pull it. I mean, I don't know. This tractor's way too big. I don't even know if this tractor would. This tractor might be able to pull it empty, full. I mean, that's 1,500 bushels. I don't know. But do got the little Farmall 100. Might make a review on that someday too. Anyways, that Farmall 100 probably wouldn't pull it full, maybe empty. But no, talking about real horse, 9RX 830. This would look really good. I wish Ertl or like SpecCast or Ertl would get Balzer's license to make Balzer's big cart. But Brent, I believe at Farm Progress Show, Brent launched a bigger cart than the Balzer. So it's basically like a brand. Everybody keeps building something bigger than others, and I wouldn't be surprised in a few years if the Big Bud 747 record gets beat. That tractor was originally like 900 horse, but then they cranked her up to 1,100. But anyways, I'm not talking about that, but anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to just smash that like button, subscribe down below. We're trying to hit 4,000 by April, or by the end of April, we'll say. And also, save the date for the 2025 Half Century Progress Show, August 21st through the 24th. It is in Rantoul, Illinois. Hopefully, I'll be going to Farm Progress Show. I've been saving some of my very own money for that show, so I'm saving money for that, and hopefully Farm Progress. And then I got invited to this one at Lafayette, but it is the Classic Green Reunion in Wisconsin. So, yeah, I'll be going to that show too, I guess. So, I think I got another card of it too. I might say where it's at, but nope, don't say where it's at. But anyways, that one's in Wisconsin. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like I said, smash the like button, subscribe down below. This is Badger, not Badger Creek. Old Iron Farm Toys, out. Thanks for watching, guys.